What's up, fellow Clashers? It's Apollyon here, taking you to the Town Hall 8 attacks of our Arranged War versus North Awakens, who's part of the family of North Remembers and North Watchers, I think. So it was a ranged war, mainly Town Hall 9s, and there were about 10 or so Town Hall 8s, maybe 14, something like that. As you can see, they actually got more total destruction than us, but we came out the victors with more stars. So very good job to both teams. Good job to WHF Rising. Good job to North Awakens. Really good attacks, really good bases. And it's kind of cool because you know what that means when we have arranged wars. I get to show you anti-3-star bases, especially anti-3-star Town Hall 8s, which you guys are asking for. So it's a good thing. And we'll go ahead and see a whole bunch of cool different combinations on this war. Lots of cool different attacks with different compositions and everything like that. So let's just go ahead and jump into it. I've done the Town Hall 9 video already, so check it out if you want to see a little bit more detail as far as, you know, the Town Hall 9 attacks and a little bit more history and what's going on. So anyway, we'll see Logan get a 6-star war here. First star attack is 3 stars, but he's going to do a pretty cool thing, a Pekka walk. Or Pekka healer, and then there's going to be some Pekka and Pekka action here. So he'll start the wizard funneling to, you know, make sure that Pekka goes the right way, and drops the 2 healers there. And these healers are not going to make it all the way through, spoiler alert, but they are going to make it pretty far. So again, just, you know, cleaning up some of that defense with those wizards, just picking off the trash there. You know, getting 2-for-1 deals with these defenses. It's like every defense must go. Starts to send in a golem on the 10 o'clock position, and you know, raging up that healer. We'll go ahead and heal that Pekka back up pretty far, and there's a Pekka in the clan castle. So that Pekka is gonna go Pekka and Pekka with the king and a couple wizards, and that Pekka is gonna go down very, very quickly. Pekka is almost healed up to full, and tripped some giant bombs. Now it's going to go ahead and send in some hogs from up top. Hogs go flying. It's like popcorn. So many hogs go flying. There was at least 4 or 5 there. There's going to be some more that's going to be coming up. So very good spring traps in this particular base. More hogs go flying. More hogs. So they're whittling down, but he is doing a surgical clockwise. So he still has some more to deploy. Drops a nice poison for those skelly traps. And you know, trips that giant bomb, standing in heals, has uses that last heal there. It's going to cover all of the defenses except for that Tesla and the Archer Tower, which is going to be okay. So I don't know how they didn't go flying on that. He uses those last couple hogs to take out that Tesla. Very, very nice to hold it back a little bit. Uses that second poison for the rest of the skelly traps, and that's going to ensure that this is a 3-star. So I really enjoyed this. A really, really cool thing, especially during a ranged war. It's tough to use those new strategies like a Pekka healer walk, but he made it happen. So way to go, Logan. Good 3-star. Really, really cool attack. Alright, let's check out 17. We're going to see GoVaHo on this one with a Grage, a heal, and quad quake. So uses that quad quake to open up a good portion of this base. Drops the first golem here. Going to use a shattered to bring 2 golems. There was 0 lure. Going to go ahead and lure just as they make it towards that center of the base into the core. Goblins come running out. A whole bunch of goblins come running out. Just more goblins come running out. So we just got just a plethora of goblins and that lone wizard that's going to kind of hang back and pick off some of the stuff. So as the Valkyries go in, King goes in, and the Valkyrie picks off that wizard real fast and starts swinging in rage. Heals up the core where that giant bomb is. Double giant bomb. Wizard takes one in the face. Is gone. And cleans up the rest of those ADs in just a second with the help of that king. It's going to be time to start sending in the loons up from the top and from the bottom. Not from that side, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and send those things in. The Valkyries are tanking for a lot of those point defenses. King's tanking below, and you know, there are no air defenses left up to take out those loons. So they're going to have pretty much a field day. Only a wizard, couple wizard towers to worry about. Everything else is ground, so won't be able to touch those balloons. A little late on some of those other deployments. Should have sent those in quite some time ago. They are going to get caught up on that sweeper and being hit by that wizard tower, which does a tremendous amount of splash damage. But it's pretty much impending doom for this particular wizard tower. He sees it coming. He's doing it, but yeah, it's not going to be just enough. He's got to target all those balloons. So one more and hit and they'll be down. We are pretty much in cleanup mode. Need to take out that last mortar, but that's just cosmetic. And it's all over. So very, very nice attack by Tature. We get the 3 stars. So King's pounding through the wall, Wizards cleaning up, meeting up with the balloons. They're going to have a tea party, and they will be done. All right, number 18, Ron. It's going to bring Draglaloon, which is pretty cool. Anti-3, Draglaloon, going to use a Zap Quake, 2 Zaps, and 1 Quake to take out that level 6 air defense. And now he only has 2 to deal with. The sweeper is pointed down, so he's going to come from up. Very nice angle. And starts the funneling of these dragons. He wants them to get right into that first air defense. He's got to make it through the town hall, the gold storage, and the dark elixir storage, but rages up those dragons. They're going to push through those storage, the tri-Teslas, 2 black balloons, black seeking mine balloons, and finally make it to that last air defense. And he still has all his loons for the back end. So I think about 5, maybe 6 dragons are still up. All the black seeking mines are gone. So it's looking pretty good. And as soon as that air defense starts firing, he's got to send those loons in. So there we go. Time to send those loons in. Speed things up. He uses that haste. Really nicely done. And they take out that air defense super, super quick. So 4 or 5 dragons. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dragons with no seeking mines and no air defenses. This base is toasted. They go going after the king, kind of play like a little game there, and finally knock him out. And it's all over. So great attack. Very nicely done, Ron. Nice to see the Draglaloon on such a high level Town Hall 8 base. Okay, next one, RD Singh is going to bring Mass Hog on here. So very, very nice. I think we're talking 41 hogs. So he is going to grab the lore, and these guys filled their clan castle with a lot of tier 1, tier 2 type of things, which is it's definitely a nice change of pace. It keeps you on your toes. You have to have a decent lore, otherwise you're only going to get partial, and it's going to ruin your raid, especially when you're doing a mass hog. There is nothing to tank for you like those golems or anything beefy like a Pekka. So we'll go ahead and start sending the hogs in. They go flying. He has 3 heals with an extra poison for that those skelly traps. The king is sent in early to go ahead and tank for those initial hogs. The enemy king is pounding on the ones that are in the core. Tripped the double giant bomb with 1 hog, which is just absolutely perfect. So very, very nicely done. Sent in to be kind of sacrificial. Even if they didn't make it, they would have still eliminated the pathing to that wizard tower, which is really what you want to do. You either want to trip it with 1 or 2 hogs or eliminate the defense that leads to it. So very, very nicely done. Slows down the king and takes out the skelly traps with that poison. So extremely well placed. Very, very nice. So they're going to make it through the rest of the base, have that last heal where that other giant bomb could possibly be. And it is. And they catch just the edge of that heal and get healed again. So it's completely over. This base is done. That friendly king is still up, helping with the cleanup around the base. Hogs are going all around, knock out the enemy king, knock out the clan castle, knock out the town hall. They're just sweeping up everything. So this base is completely crushed. Very nicely done. Nice 3-star attack. All right, Logan gets his 6-star war here. And he's going to use a GoHo. with 6 wall breakers, so he's not going to use a quad quake. He's going to use 2 heals, a rage, and 2 poisons. So he sends in a shattered golem, two golems shattered, and he's going to go ahead and funnel his the trash buildings with the wizard. He's going to send those wall breakers in, rage them up, and they're going to go start creating havoc all around this base and open tons of things way open. So there we go. A lot of the base is open. Clan Castle comes out. Needs to drop that poison down there as there's tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of archers. He uses the king's ability. Still need to get rid of that. It does drop a poison down there. And those golems are still tanking. Time to send the hogs in. Have 2 heals with another poison for that skelly trap, as one of them has already been taken or triggered. Golems are still tanking up towards the core. Hogs are going through in a counterclockwise measure. Still hasn't used one of the heals. There we go. He's dropping 1. He's going to have another one for that. Well, it looks like it's probably going to be a double giant bomb spot. So we're going to have to see what happens between this wizard tower and air defense. So nothing happens. Very that double giant bomb is already triggered in the clan castle, so we don't have to worry about it at all. Very nice heal. Takes out that last Tesla, and we are on cleanup. Doesn't need to use that other poison. It's going to either not be used for next raid or swag, so we'll see what happens here. No swag poison, just keeps it. Alright, a few more to go through, and we'll be all finished. You're going to see Doc here take on number 21. Another GoHo, this time with quad quake and a couple wall breakers. Brings 3 along with some wizards. So he's going to open up the good portion of this base with that quad quake. Going to bring 2 golems for shattered entry for the left hand side, and start that funneling with those wizards. Going to go ahead and kill all those trash buildings. Send in a hog for a one-on-one type of exchange. That hog is pounding on that archer tower, nothing hitting it whatsoever. Very, very nicely done. Those wizards will help him clean it up with 1 shot. Then he'll trigger that Tesla, so at least we know where that is. Uses the wall breakers to open up that compartment, actually the huge compartment, and the Pekka comes out of the clan castle. That king is going to get aggro, and then it's going to turn and basically couple shot that Pekka or get shot itself. So the king goes down, wizards, or king almost goes down, wizards trailing that Pekka, trying to hit it and take it out. So making the way through the core, hogs are dropped in, have 1 more heal left over after that first one is used, and giant bomb is triggered in the core. I'm not sure if that was a double set and just only 1 triggered or not, but they're still making their way. Use that last heal, so they've got to make it through this mortar and that Tesla and cannon. But the cannon and Tesla are both being tanked by the golem and the Pekka, so it's going to be fine, no big deal. And we're all finished. We're in cleanup mode, so we'll go ahead and check the rest of this base. And if I remember, they didn't have too many problems with these Town Hall 8s. They're getting really good with cleaning up or doing initial first attacks against these bases and getting 3 stars. So Pekka in the clan castle, more Pekka on Pekka action. Let's check out SGK's attack. Going to bring same thing, GoHo with quad quake and heal. So again, we're putting on that show of how to do quad quakes. Look at how the Town Hall is wide open, yet he still comes in from the bottom side. It's much easier. That's usually where the giant bombs are, away from the Town Hall. So we'll go ahead and watch the wizards start the funneling there. Tesla pops, and we'll go ahead and throw some wall breakers. Excuse me. And they'll get into that first compartment. Golems will reroute. Pekka is in the clan castle. Drops the quad quake to open that up. Drops some wizards in the back end to go ahead and take out that Pekka really, really quick. King will do the same thing, and some more Pekka on Pekka action, as the friendly Pekka just completely knocks the other one out. And we're walking through the core, trying to take things out. Wizards are helping. Trigger 1 giant bomb. And rages up the king, uses the king ability to go ahead and take out the enemy king. Time to start dropping in the hogs now, but we know there is another giant bomb or a giant bomb set or another 2 giant bombs that still need to be triggered. So they'll make it the way through this wizard tower, go flying, and still have a hog left, a heal left over. The one giant in the top is just pounding through the wall, trying to get through, but it's not going to happen. We're running a little short on hogs, but that giant is tanking on the bottom for the cannon. So drops a minion in there to start that funneling. And we got a long and winding road of cleanup ahead of us. Pekka's still up. Hogs are doing their job. And Giant finally decides to stop hitting the wall and turn and get that dark elixir storage. Will he get the dark elixir storage before everybody? Yes, he will. So that Giant earned his dinner tonight. Alright, just the 1 or 2 more. We'll go ahead and check out Yona's attack. In a drag rider. So he'll go ahead and send that those hogs in there, grab that lure, and also go ahead and take out that Tesla, but it did not take the entire, didn't get the whole clan castle. There we go. And there's tons and tons of goblins and I think 1 or 2 wizards. So we're going to have to deal with that thing. And he will drop it in the one that's important, because since this is really truly a dragon raid, that wizard is the only thing that's really going to hurt those goblins, or hurt those dragons. The rest of the goblins are they're going to be a little annoyance to the dragon or to the hog riders, but not so bad. So he'll go ahead and send in those hog riders to take care of what the other ones did not do. Follows that up with a heal, has 2 more heals left over, needs to get into that core, take out those air defenses, heals that other set of hogs that go flying, so really almost none of them, and still has 1 more heal left over, but we are running really thin on hogs, and I think they're going to get it. So the skelly traps are triggered, double giant bombs, hogs go, they're done, and that hero hog makes it with just the last swing and takes down that air defense, and that was the difference between this being a 1-star, 2-star, and it being a 3-star. So sends those dragons in. It really doesn't matter at this point for funneling, just there's only 1 or 2 things that could even do any damage to it. Some of those dragons will chase after the enemy king, knock him out, and then just continue to clean up. So very, very nice attack. And love to see the Hog Riders by Yona. Always does the Hog Riders there. Alright, let's check out just 2 more and we'll call it a night. I think this one was another GoHo. Yeah, so we're going to skip this one. So SGK with a 6-star war. Oh my goodness, I don't even know what to call this. You got golems and hogs and pekkas and giants and everything in here. So we'll check out 1 more after this one. So this one is, go ahead and speed through this, as there's a cleanup, or not a cleanup, a clan castle kill with kind of a botched wizard barbarian type of thing going on there. Alright, wall breakers are thrown in the middle of the wizard tower. Don't do that. Don't throw your wall breakers into wherever the wizard tower is hitting the splash damage. Throw them somewhere else. That Pekka will go ahead and do what the wall breakers did not do correctly. But fortunately, he has such a huge funnel. Those Pekkas and King, they can't even walk anywhere but there. He uses a quad quake to get it, open up that entire base pretty much. They just missed the other wall there. He would have actually got like 90% of it if it would have opened, but still a good amount is going on there. We'll have hogs on the back end. They're doing 1-for-1 trade-ups, as the kill squad is pretty much tanking every single defense in there except for that top archer. Sends in these surgical hogs just to let them go ahead and take out these defenses, 3-for-1. And make their way through. All he has to do is really worry about spring traps. That double giant bomb is tripped, and I think there's probably 1 more giant bomb left, but not quite sure exactly where it is. Some of the hogs go flying, but the golem is definitely tanking for those archer towers. There's that last giant bomb. Hogs are down on life support, down to the red, but it really doesn't matter. They take out those skelly traps, and minions are cleaning up in the bottom with wizards, and hogs will make it around the edge of the base. Even the king is down to a sliver, so they're all going to have to get some Gatorade after this. They're going to have to replenish those electrolytes. And one more. Let's see who's going to be the last one. We'll check this out. Oh, almost like a little dead base thing going on there. I'm just interested to see if there was a... these guys really like to use Pekkas in their clan castle. Jeez. So much easier than dragons to kill, though. Just interested to see what's in that core. If there is like a Tesla core, or if there are... No, it's not Tesla core. Just a dead space. Yep, just a dead space. So very nice 3-star from Excalibur. Way to crush this base completely. Let's just see the last couple compositions. Alright, another GoHo, quad quake, perfect. Alright, last one, because I just don't get a chance to show too many Dragoons or Drag Riders, especially against anti-3s. Another Zap Quake thing here, so Janitor is going to bring the Dragons and the Loons, the Draglaloon in here with the Zap Quake and an extra Rage. Starts the Dragon funneling, drops his Loons in there to kind of pick up these Archer Towers that are doing damage. But, you know, it's just for kind of trade-off. There's some of the only things that can do damage to these dragons besides the air defenses and the Teslas, depending on what level they are. So those level 3 dragons are pretty beefy against these things. So he'll drop the clan castle loons, which that's going to be for that main set of air defenses. So they will hit this rage and go straight into the air defenses, take them out. 4 or 5 air dragons on the other air defense, so this base is completely crushed. And we'll go ahead and speed it up as there's still balloons going around the base, cleaning up those 1-2 defenses that are left. Saves a couple balloons on the back end just to go ahead and make sure that we're all done, as well as the king. So very, very nice war by these, you know, the Town Hall 8s. Was fun to watch these type of things. Some cool different attacks that you don't see every single day. Janitor gets a 6-star war with, you know, again, bringing out a Zap Quake and Dragons on this particular base. So very, very nicely done. We'd get those 6 stars. And, you know, we appreciate North Awakens. It's, you know, going and spending their time, you know, setting this arranged war up as well. Good luck to you guys, and you know, hopefully you get that win, the next one that you're looking for. I'm sure you will. So you brought some really good attacks as well. So anyway, I hope you were able to take these, you know, compositions, take these deployments, these strategies, and you know, some of the cool ones that we did are a little different than we normally do. So, you know, go ahead and try them out. You know, get used to the deployment, get used to funneling. Like I said, check the video if you haven't seen it yet. Funneling makes or breaks these wars. As you see, we did a really good job funneling on these. And, you know, go get those 6-star wars and those 3-star attacks.